Good afternoon, friends. Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Westminster Titan Basketball. Buzz Ridl Gymnasium, Ron Galbraith Court. I'm Mark Slazak, along with Tom Rook and Braylon Juzak, as today is Westminster taking on Thiel. Welcome in, my partner today, Tom Rook.
Thank you, Mark. Excited to be here. First PAC game of the season for the entire Westminster basketball program. Doubleheader today. Excited to be here.
Coach Roseanne Scott leads the Westminster Titans. Coach Scott is in year 24, has been a three-time PAC Coach of the Year, and she offered us the three keys to the game.
Key number one from Coach Scott is to slow Thiel down in transition. Slow them down in transition on their offensive end. Key number two, win on the rebounds. Box out, win that rebound number. Key number three is to execute on offense. When Westminster gets into that half-court set, they really need to execute on the offensive end.
It's a basketball day. It's Westminster and Thiel, and it's coming up next on your home of the Titans, WCN.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Pizza Joe's in New Wilmington, offering pizza, stromboli and calzones, subs, wings, and salads. Pizza Joe's open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. at 209 South Market Street in New Wilmington.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Riardo's Bar and Grill, offering homemade Italian dishes, game nights on Mondays, and trivia nights on Wednesdays. Located at 1223 East Washington Street in Newcastle. Riardo's Bar and Grill, opening at 4 p.m. every day and closed on Sundays. Visit riardos.com or call 724-698-7259.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Sunset Lanes, offering bowling, food, and drinks, located at 1218 Idaho Street in Farrell, Pennsylvania. Sunset Lanes open every day until midnight, closed on Sundays. Call 724-981-9363 or visit online at bowlingoftheballs.rocks.
Welcome back to Galbraith Court inside of Buzz Ridl Gymnasium. Westminster taking on Thiel. The Westminster Titans at 2-4 overall, 0-1 in the PAC. Thiel 3-4 overall, 0-1 in the PAC. It's time now to send it down to the third member of our crew. Let's send it down to Braylon Juzak. Braylon.
Thanks, Mark. Head coach Jessica Vormilker for the Thiel Tomcats in her third season. She was a Thiel graduate who then spent a couple years at Waynesburg as a graduate assistant, then went to Allegheny, assistant coach for a couple years there before making her full circle back to Thiel. She picked up her first career win along with the program's first since January 30th, 2023 against Buffalo State. As a player at Thiel, she was the first women's basketball player to be named to the D3.com All-American Team and be PAC Player of the Year in 2019. Also, she gave me three keys to the game. She said to stay locked in mentally, stay locked in defensively, and make sure they can dictate the pace of play. They don't want the Titans telling them how fast or how slow they should play today, Mark.
Thank you very much, Braylon. We'll hear from Braylon throughout the contest today. Let's take a look at the PAC standings. Seems to have just played one game. Grove City, Hiram, and Allegheny in the North Division with the win. Thiel, Westminster, and Geneva in the North Division with a loss. In the South, W&J St. Vincent, Waynesburg with a win. Chatham, Franciscan, and Bethany with the loss. Titans trying to grab their first win of the PAC season with Thiel as well in this one. And let's take a look at the other games for today.
5 games today, Mark. 4 tipping off at 1 p.m. W&J at Franciscan, Allegheny at Geneva. Thiel right here in New Wilmington against Westminster, and Grove City at Hiram. All those tipping off at 1 o'clock. Then St. Vincent at Waynesburg at 6 p.m.
We mentioned the Westminster Titans coming in here with a record of 2-4. Last Saturday, November 22nd, a loss up at Houghton, 71-63. Grace Cano led the way in that one with 13. Maddie Syka, 11 points, 3 of 5 threes. And then earlier this week, on December 3rd, on Wednesday, a loss at Allegheny, 69-42. Got down early and unable to come back in that one. Cano again leading the way with 13 points. Katie Gregson with a good game, 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 steals. Jenna Zelch off the bench with 10 in that Westminster loss on Wednesday. How about Thiel?
Thiel had a tough loss on Wednesday as well in overtime against Hiram, 69-67. Kaylee Risser, 19 rebounds. That's a PAC game high in this year. She also had 10 points, so a double-double for her. Izzy Green led the way in scoring, though, 19 points, going 7 of 26 from the field.
History-wise, there have been 89 games between these two teams.
Westminster leads that matchup 57-32 all time. Last matchup in January on the 29th. Westminster won that one 83-58. Westminster also 9-1 in the last 10 against Thiel.
Take a look at some of the comparison stats between these two teams, and actually we'll get to that, but let's pause and honor America first with our national anthem. Our national anthem here at Westminster College. Take a look at some of the comparison stats here in this Westminster and Thiel matchup. Westminster averaging 53 points a game to Thiel's 64. Westminster giving up 66, Thiel 70. Titans shooting the free throws at 70% with 29% from three. And Thiel 57% from the free throw line, 27% from three.
Now looking at rebounds per game, the Tomcats averaging 44 per game, Westminster 35. Assists per game, Thiel 14.1, Westminster just over 12. Thiel averaging 11 steals per game, Westminster 9.2. And then the turnovers, Thiel averaging 21, Westminster 19.5. Mark the big one. Thiel number 2 in the conference in total rebounds and rebounds per game, 309 rebounds on the season.
Some of the key players for the Titans, Grace Kano averaging 10 points a game. Katie Mario leading the way with 12 threes. Kennedy Harrison with 17 assists, and Katie Gregson with 13 steals.
Some key players for Thiel, Izzy Green, 5.3 assists on the season. Kelsey Seddon having a great year as well for Thiel, the junior from Cochranton, PA. Another key player for Thiel, Kaylee Risser, averaging 14 points and 10 rebounds per game, and Emily Betzinger leading Thiel in field goal and free throw percentage.
Our officials are Charlene Liebert, Jonathan Dana, and Alan Jens for our contest today. Time for the starting lineups. Westminster will go with Kennedy Harrison, a 5'4 junior, Angelina Brush, a 5'6 sophomore, Bella Calcamugio, a 5'2 freshman, Grace Kano, a 5'11 junior, and Katie Grexa, a 5'9 sophomore. For Thiel, it'll be Izzy Green, a 5'9 sophomore, Kelsey Seddon, a 5'6 junior, Kelsey Wagner, a 5'7 freshman, Kaylee Risser, a 5'8 sophomore, and Emily Betzinger, a 5'10 freshman. We are moments away from getting this one underway from Buzz Ridl Gymnasium. First PAC matchup for Westminster and for Thiel. Actually looking for the first win. Second PAC matchup, looking for their first win of the season. Westminster will wear the white uniforms on your screen with the blue numbers and a blue checkered pattern down the side. And Thiel will be in a navy blue road uniform. We've got some light blue trim. Tomcats across the front in white with white numbers as well. We went through some of these items for these teams, and one of the big items in Coach Vormilker in year 3, finally getting win number 1.
Yeah, they've had a tough road these past 2 seasons, but ultimately this year finding some success. Now 3-4 to start the year overall. Tough loss on Wednesday against Hiram in overtime.
Big afternoon, we'll have the men's game, Thiel and Westminster, following this one as well. A big afternoon of basketball. Emily Betzinger, Katie Grexa, toe-to-toe center circle. Ball in the air, and it is basketball time here at Westminster. Titans control the tip. Calcamugio across the timeline, pass right side to Grexa. Ball batted away, and it's off the hands of Grexa and out of bounds. Good defense right off the bat by Risser.
Kaylee Risser stepping right in, cutting off the passing lane to Grexa, getting her hand in.
Izzy Green will bring it across the timeline for the Tomcats against the Titan man-to-man. To the right side and feeds it to Risser, who attacks the basket with the right hand. Blocked in there by Grexa. And Katie takes the basketball away as well. Calcamugio across the timeline to Brush at the top. Feed it to Arison and then back out front. Here's Grexa from the foul line. Jumpers, floats up, it's no good. Rebound grabbed by Izzy Green.
Good jumper by Grexa. Stop hop from the left elbow, just couldn't get it to fall.
Green feeds it to the right side. To Risser. Back out to Seddon. Down to Betzinger. And back to Green. Top of the key. Firing a three. Wide left, no good. That's Risser. And the rebound going to be grabbed there by the Titans. Quickly ahead to Calcamugio under the basket. Flips it inside for Grexa. Top of the key for Grace Keenan. Grace has had some big games in her career against Thiel.
Absolutely. Last year, both double-doubles.
Here's Brush, fires a three. It's off the rim, no good. And the rebound far side grabbed by Green.
Kano, a resident of Greenville, PA as well. A little bit of a homecoming away game.
Green gets stripped away by Brush at the foul line. It's a 2-on-2 break for the Titans. Brush feeds it right side. Arison, three ball. Too strong. Into the corner, grab by Grexa. Feed it back out front. Calcamugio will try for a three. It's off the back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's grabbed there by Betzinger.
Good job to get an extra possession there by Katie Grexa, getting that offensive rebound. Showcasing that first win on the key of the game, crashing the boards.
There's a travel call. The defense there by the Titans. Betzinger will get called for the travel. Just underway here. First quarter, no score from Buzz Ridl Gymnasium. Mark Slazak along with Tom Brook. Also have Brendan Juzak with us working sideline today. And Calcamugio across the timeline. High post for Grexa. Played at Lake Erie College a year ago. Back inside to Grexa on the left wing. Calcamugio top of the key down the lane. Feeds it to Grexa and back out front for Brush. Shot clock at 9. Brush in the paint. Tries to feed it left side and a collision and the ball out of bounds. It'll be off of Thiel with a shot clock at 5.
Looked like Kaylee Risser attempting to draw a charging foul there, hitting the deck, and no call.
Clock set on the inbound. Kanu will have the ball go off her hand and ricochet into the corner, grabbed by Seddon.
Kelsey Wagner getting that tip. Another turnover for Thiel.
Well, ahead to Wagner on that left wing. Wagner, the best three-point shooter on the floor right now for Thiel. Get it left side for Green. Double team. Ball slapped out of bounds by Grexa.
Grexa 4 steals in the last game for Westminster, earning that WCN Titan Radio Player of the Game honors.
The ball out front for Green. 7:22 on our clock here, first quarter. Out front for Seddon. Back out front, down the lane, shoot with the left-hand Risser. Too strong, no good. Grexa was there defensively, but the rebound for Risser, but then throws it away. Here comes Calcamugio to the top of the key. Bella right side for KO. Feeds it inside. Nice pass. Grexa layup up and good. Maybe Grexa gets the first two of the assist from Kennedy Arison.
Arison, the Titan leading assists per game. Really nice job to get that extra pass inside to Grexa.
Titans really have three kind of point guards out there right now in this starting lineup with Arison and Calcamugio and Brush. 2-0 Titans. Betzinger with the ball in the corner. Feed it on that right side for Wagner. Wagner under the rim, into the corner for Risser. Risser in the paint, floats the jumper and beats the shot clock for the first two for Thiel.
Good defense by Westminster. Thiel having to make a couple different options on the offensive end, but nice job getting that bucket in.
This Risser and Grexa matchup is going to be a good one, both good athletic players. 2-2 on this one, a little pick and roll, and the ball thrown away. It's loose on the floor. There's Risser with a takeaway. Ricochets into the hands of Seddon. Seddon to the right wing, will lob it inside for Green. And Green back out front. Risser around to pick left side. Back outside for Wagner, fires the three. It's off the rim, no good. Long rebound grab by Brush. Brush ahead to Calcamugio left side. Stop, pop, 15-footer, back rim, no good. Rebound banged out of bounds, and we'll say last off of Grace Keenan.
Westminster had some numbers there on that fast break attempt. Calcamugio with the pull-up jumper, no good. Gonna make some changes on both sides now. Katie Mario, Jenna Zelch and Ryan Smith in for the Titans.
Stevens gets onto the floor, Flager onto the floor for Thiel. Well, Mercer County players getting in there right there. Here's a steal out front, a takeaway for Calcamugio, racing to the basket, stops in front of the basket, puts a shot up, no good, but she got fouled. And Bella Calcamugio will get 2 attempts from the foul line.
Really nice job, Calcamugio stopping, playing off of 2 feet, making her defender play her. Now she's going to the line for 2.
2 of 2 from the foul line on the year is Bella, averaging 4 points a game out of Sylvania, Ohio.
Foul charge to Caitlin Stevens, her first.
And the first foul shot, no good. One more coming for Bella, line right. Tommy got to see Caitlin Stevens in the volleyball matchup, Westminster and Thiel earlier this year.
Absolutely. A couple volleyball players on this Thiel hoops team as well.
And they had to join the team late after volleyball finished up. Calcamugio hits the second, 3-2, the Titan lead. Green working on the Titan logo to Flager. Sharpshooter from Kennedy Catholic High School. Right side of the baseline drive, it's set in, stopped at the hoop, shot partially blocked there by Brush, rebound knocked around, it's out of bounds, and Westminster touched it last.
Good physical defense, Angelina Brush.
Zelch at 6 foot, Ryan Smith at 5'11". We're in 30 and 15, just checking in that last time out for Westminster and combining defensively in the paint. Maybe a box set on the inbound underneath the basket for Thiel. They'll get it inside to Green, steps through a double team and lays it up and in. Great execution on the out of bounds play, and it's 4-3, the lead for Thiel.
Westminster going to turn and quickly pick up the pace here. Get in the half-court set.
Smith top of the key will try to feed it left side for Mario. Ball knocked away, and Green knocks it out of bounds. Green leads the team with 28 steals. It takes us to the first media timeout. Media timeout in the action with 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. Thiel 4, Westminster 3, and you're watching here on your home of the Titans, WCN.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Ed & Jerry's Auto Service, 275 North Market Street in New Wilmington, offering auto repair, maintenance, and towing services since 1964. Ed & Jerry's Auto Service open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Reed Activewear, offering men's and women's activewear and custom embroidery. Located at 1610 West Jackson Street in Painesville, Ohio. Reed Activewear, open Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, closed on weekends. Visit reedactivewear.biz or call 440-352-7433.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Ed & Jerry's Auto Service, 275 North Market Street in New Wilmington, offering auto repair, maintenance, and towing services since 1964. Ed & Jerry's Auto Service open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Mark Slazak, Tom Brook back with you here at Westminster College Buzz Ridl Gymnasium. Braylon Juzak was behind the Westminster huddle. When we get an opportunity, we'll check in with Braylon, and I think we could do that right now. Let's go down the sideline. Braylon Juzak, go ahead, Braylon.
Thank you, Mark. I just had an opportunity to listen into the huddle. Roseanne Scott said, hey, we're generating good opportunities. We need to keep that up, and we need to make sure we're taking our shots when we have them. And we also need to take away their opportunities, make it hard for them, make their lives difficult, and make our lives easier.
Here's Zelch, foul and extended her shot up and good. And there's an open shot. Thank you, Braylon. And Jenna Zelch with her first 2. Titans lead 5-4.
Seems to be Zelch's money spot right by the foul line. 10 for 10 on the year from the charity stripe.
If you can make it from the foul line, you might take some 2s from there as well, right? Why not? Ball goes into the high post. It's Risser being guarded by Smith out to Green. Left-hand dribble hard to the basket. Flips it inside on a nice pass to Stevens. Caitlin gets fouled, and Caitlin Stevens will shoot a pair. Line left.
Really nice find by Izzy Green over the top. Tough pass to make over the hands of a couple Titan defenders.
Izzy Green, 37 assists, also leads the team. Boy, she threaded the needle on that one. Caitlin Stevens' first foul shot is up and good. Caitlin, 1,000-point scorer in high school at West Middlesex.
Foul called on Ryan Smith of the Titans, the freshman.
Her first and team first. Second foul shot by Stevens up and good, so Caitlin with 2. She scored as many as 42 in a high school game in her career at West Middlesex.
Also 1,000 assists on the volleyball court as well, Mark.
doing it all. Natalie Herring checks into the game now for Thiel, wearing number 11. And it's a 6-5 Thiel lead. There's Mario. Feeds it to Maddie Saika, top of the key. Saika will go left side to Mario. Mario closely guarded by Green, the best defender. They don't want Mario to get a shot. Ball goes right side. Arison going to float a three. It's too strong off the rim, no good. Rebound into the corner, and Zelch will grab it there. As she tried to get it back out front, though, she airmails it into the back court. That'll be a turnover, Westminster.
Good hustle by Zelch, getting the ball in the corner. Another extra possession opportunity for the Titans. Just a little high on her pass back to Mario at the top of the key.
Katie Mario coming in with 79 career threes after a great freshman season. Everybody knows when she's on the floor, don't give her space on the arc.
Absolutely.
There's a lob inside for Green, stumbles in it, gets the ball outside to Herring. Herring flips it underneath, and I think Risser going to get caught off the travel. She is. Kind of caught it a little bit further away than she wanted and then stepped in without dribbling, so the Thiel turnover will give the ball back to Westminster.
Yeah, that's kind of that ball first mentality. Risser kind of thinking to put the ball on the floor before actually securing it with two hands.
There's a knockaway out front, ball turned over. Here's Risser on the run to the basket, ready, layup up and good. Kaylee Risser now with 4, and she does everything. Rebounds, steals, tough defense, and scores. We'll go left side on the wing for Smith. High post for Zelch. Swing it right side for Saika. She'll try a three. It's off the back rim, no good, and the rebound grabbed by Green. Green on the run across the timeline. Green to the basket with the right hand, no good. She bangs into Mario, and Green's going to get 2 foul shots out of this.
Excellent job. Green grabs the rebound, doesn't think twice, turns, goes full court. Coach Scott, first key of the game, slow Thiel down in transition. Failing a little bit at that mark right there. Izzy Green exploiting that.
First foul on Mario, first team foul. So Izzy Green will make the foul shot. 56% from the line on the season for Izzy. And now a Thiel 9-5 lead. One more coming. And this one's off the back rim, no good. Zelch with the rebound.
Mark, a tough loss for Thiel on Wednesday in overtime against Hiram, like I mentioned. Izzy Green played 43 minutes in that game.
They don't want her off the floor. Here's Zelch inside, off the glass. It's too strong, no good. Stevens with a rebound for Thiel. Too quickly across the timeline to Risser. Risser to the baseline. Ball knocked away by Saika. And out of bounds, last touched by Westminster.
Good physical play by Maddie Saika on the defensive end, beating her to the spot. A couple substitutions for the Titans as well. Jenna Zelch, Ryan Smith out. Grexa back in.
Kano back in as well. Inbound will go to Risser. Risser in the paint, floats it up off the rim, no good, and Grexa with the rebound. Across the timeline with Arison. Arison to the foul line, right side for Saika, floats the three, it's off the rim, no good. Rebound banged out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Caitlin Stevens.
Yeah, Stevens, Kano fighting for it underneath. Another key from Coach Scott, win on the boards. Grace Kano fighting for an extra possession for Westminster. They'll get it right here.
Well, we'll go to Kano out front, but the cross-court pass stolen away. Here comes Green, left-hand layup off the glass and good. Steal and a run out and a basket for Izzy Green, and Thiel leads 11-5.
Izzy Green up to 5 on the afternoon as well. Nice job getting her arm out, cutting that passing lane down.
Harrison picks up the dribble, in trouble, cross-court pass, nearly stolen away by Green and knocked out of bounds. Brush going to check back in. Calcamugio checked back in for Westminster as well.
Both teams 0 for from the perimeter so far this afternoon, 0 for 8 total. Still looking for that first three-pointer of the ball game.
There goes right side on the wing for Brush. To Grexa and then to Kano. Back to Grexa, working top of the key. Calcamugio now. Double team, feeds it back to Grexa. Shot clock at 1, and Kano didn't get it off in time. She made the basket, but it's too late. Shot clock violation for the Titans.
The spot was there for Kano. Grexa found her, just not enough time on the clock. Really nice play, really nice design in the half court. Another key from Coach Scott executing on offense. It was right there, just a little late.
6 early turnovers for Westminster, and there's the 5th turnover for Thiel right there as it's a takeaway as the Titans go to the press. Here goes Brush, right side, Calcamugio for 3, got it! Bella with a triple, her third of the year, and it's 11-8, Thiel on top.
Calcamucci up to 4 on the afternoon. There's your first 3 of the ball game, Mark.
Cross-court pass stolen away by Grexa. Ahead to Calcamucci, to the basket, lays it up off the rim, no good. Titans with a couple of steals back-to-back on the press, could not convert the second one.
Beautiful pass by Katie Grexa. Over the top, one-hand bounce pass right through the lane. Just couldn't finish the layup from Calcamucci.
Green top of the key. Hand it off to Herring. Before the left hand is Green. Back to Risser, shot clock at 4. Risser to the baseline, shot clock at 2. Out front for Green, 9-1-1-3. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's on the floor, and Calcamucci comes away with it. Titan basketball across the timeline. Westminster trailing 11-8, 22 seconds to go. In this first quarter, shot clock at 17. Right side, Calcamucci to Arison. Baseline drive, Kennedy to the basket, can't get it to go. Ball knocked into the corner. Picked up by Thiel. It's Risser on the run with 9 seconds. Risser will flip it to Stalik, who's checked in with 3, with 4 on the clock. Ball right side, and firing it at the buzzer was Herring, but she cannot get it. It gets blocked, and that's going to end the first quarter. We've played 1 with the score Thiel 11 and Westminster 8. We'll take a quarter break, and we're back with more in a moment on your home of the Titans, WCN.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Dev's Books Market. Dev's Books Market, located at 3384 Perry Highway in Newcastle, offering gas, grocery, fresh deli favorites, propane refills, diesel, and so much more waiting for you. Open weekdays from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturdays from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Dev's Books Market, your one-stop shop in Newcastle, from books to bites to beyond.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Riardo's Bar and Grill, offering homemade Italian dishes, game nights on Mondays, and trivia nights on Wednesdays. Located at 1223 East Washington Street in Newcastle. Riardo's Bar and Grill, opening at 4 p.m. every day and closed on Sundays. Visit riardos.com or call 724-698-7259.
Yeah, the cheerleaders going, you got the dance team going, you got the music playing. We're after a quarter, Westminster trailing Thiel in ladies action 11-8. Mark Slazak along with Tom Rook. Braylon Juzak here as well. We'll check in with Braylon in a moment. Some numbers from the first quarter. Take a peek, Tom. What do you see?
Yeah, Mark, that rebound number is a big one. Coach Scott emphasizing winning on the boards. Westminster winning the rebound total as of now, 11 on the afternoon, 9 from Thiel as well.
Let's go down to Braylon. Go ahead, Braylon.
Thanks, Mark. I heard a lot of talk about we like what we have on this Thiel sideline. They like their options. They can pass if they want to, but they like the looks that they're getting. They just need to be patient, take some time with their shots, and make sure they're scoring effectively. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Braylon. Inbound for Thiel. 11-8. Thiel lead. They have the basketball. We're in the navy blue jerseys. Titans a little 1-3-1 zone now. Well, inside it, a knock away for Kano, and the Titans are stiffened defensively here towards the end of the second quarter, or first quarter now into the second.
That's the 14th total turnover of the afternoon, Mark, between the two teams. Just over a quarter of play.
Ball is poked away, but Westminster comes up with it, brush top of the key, and then a reach-in foul is going to go against Thiel. Foul's going to go.
Looks like on Kelsey Said in her first of the afternoon.
Thiel foul number 2, Kelsey Sedano.
Referee was going 2 and then turned his hand to go 2, and I'm looking for 22. I'm like, I don't have 22 on the floor. So Kelsey Said with her first foul. Here's Gregson to the basket, blocked from behind. Oh, nice block by Risser. Takes the layup away from Grexa. Here's Green to the top of the key. Cut off there by Calcamucci. Back out front for Green. Directing traffic, right side for Seddon. Seddon will feed it inside, and there's again Grexa to come over the top and slap it out of bounds. Showing good athleticism. Played last year for Division II Lake Erie College at Katie Grexa. Played all 25 games, had 3 starts a year ago.
Very athletic player in high school as well, track and field and soccer.
On the inbound, a collision on the inbound. Looked like for a minute maybe they were going to get away with that foul, but they don't. Loose ball foul. We were talking about Katie Grexa, was the high jump medalist in the state of Ohio. 4th in the state in high school as a high jumper. Showed that jumping ability just a minute ago. Another high jump nugget for you in a minute. Speaking of high jump, right? There's the right wing, it's Green. Top of the key. Back dribbles, works to the left side, steps through a double team, flips it up off the glass and no good, but a whistle and a foul. And Easy Green will get to the line. So yesterday in a PAC meet, Westminster's Ryland Dye, who plays basketball on the men's side, high jumped 6'8" in a meet over at YSU.
Checking back in.
And that's a new program record for Westminster as well, Mark. Broke his previous record.
So you can stack you and me together, and we're barely over 6'8", right? Brownlee can do the jump. Foul shot line left by Green is no good. Green, 1 of 3 from the line.
Foul called on Bella Calcamugio, her second of the afternoon as well.
Green hits the second shot. Splits the pair.
She's up to 6 on the afternoon. Thiel's leading scorer so far today.
2 team fouls here on Titans here in the second quarter. Here's Mario out front for Kana. Kana goes inside for Brush, down low for Grexa, floats up the jumper for the baseline, shot no good. Now the rebound grab by Wagner.
Good execution by the Titans in the half court right there, creating an open shot for Grexa. Couldn't get it to fall, but you can see making strides on the offensive end so far.
12-8 Thiel on top, Seddon left wing. High post for Christer. Beat it left side for Seddon and back out top of the key. Betzinger on the baseline, takes a jumper. Feeds it to Risser, takes the jumper, puts it up too strong, no good, ball banged out of bounds. They're gonna say it went off of Seddon. Good block out there by Angelina Brush. And Westminster will get the ball back.
Brush playing physical inside, doing a nice job cutting off Thiel for any offensive rebound opportunity. Ryan Smith back in for Westminster. Grexa out.
Ball goes right side of Mario. Tightly defended by Green. Mario will feed it out front for Brush. Brush in the corner for Arison. Arison with a baseline drive to the basket, floats it with a right hand, and that's up and good. Kennedy Arison with her first 2. 12-10, Thiel.
Harrison catching in the triple threat. A nice jab step, creating space on her defender, ultimately sinking the floater.
Wagner lobs it inside, ball deflected by Kano, back out front for Seddon. Seddon in the lane, throws it up with the right hand, too strong, no good, but got her own rebound. And they'll get the ball back out front for Green. Shot clock got a reset. Here's Risser with a left-hand dribble. Almost ran into Seddon, but they'll keep it alive. It'll be Wagner to chuck a 3. Right side off the back rim, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Brush.
Coach Scott pointing ahead to Ryan Smith open. Brush found her just a little far on the pass.
Wagner with the 3 attempt comes in, leading Thiel with 11 threes made on the season. Westminster Titan turnover was number 7. Both teams now with 7 turnovers.
Lindsay Amory in for Thiel. Kelsey Seddon out, and Maddie Syka in for the Titans. Angelina Brush out.
Amory along with Stevens, who has played already, one of those 2 volleyball stars. Just going to play some basketball this season. Ball on the high post. And it was knocked away, and it's a takeaway for the Titans. It's from Amory and taken away by Syka. Harrison working out front. Harrison feeds the left side. There's Mario. She is open. 3 is good. A little bit of space. And a triple for Katie Mario.
Mario gets her first basket of the afternoon, finding the open space, catch and shoot. That's what she's known for.
13th 3 of the year for Mario. Titans have taken the lead 13-12. Here's Risser down the lane, bangs in, shoots with a right-hand shot, no good. Betzinger rebound, back up and in. Offensive board in the bucket for Emily Betzinger.
Betzinger crashing on the boards. Nice putback off the glass.
Here's Smith left alone. She'll try a triple. It's off the rim wide, no good. Betzinger with a rebound.
Smith trailing the play, top of the key. Nobody picked her up. Pulled the trigger, couldn't get it to fall.
Right side. In the corner and then out front for Risser. And as Risser stepped through the double team, she's called for the travel. Turnover 8 for Thiel. So Smith trying that 3. Ryan Smith, the sharpshooter out of high school, really had a great career as a 3-point shooter in high school. You got to get a little bit further back when you get to the college line. And sometimes take some of these players time to adjust to the new line.
Also a volleyball player in high school as well, Mark Ryan Smith.
Here's Zelch, chopping the key. Looks at right side. Here's Harrison. She'll try a three. It's off the rim, no good. And Stevens with a rebound for Thiel. It's Green at the top of the key, working on the right of the Titan logo. 5:33 to go here in the first half. Out front, Risser. Comes around a high screen. All deflected, ends up into the hands of Amory. She'll take a shot, it's no good, but Stevens with a rebound, put it back up, no good, but it'll be foul shot opportunities for Caitlin Stevens.
Thiel now showcasing their impressive rebounding numbers. Past couple possessions, creating extra possessions on the offensive rebound category. Second in the PAC in total rebounds per game, just over 44.
Adding the volleyball players has helped a lot, giving them some post players, some size. Stevens showing it right there on the rebound. Foul shot no good for Caitlin Stevens. Stevens off the bench, 3 rebounds already. 16 boards, Thiel 13, Westminster here at this point. Second shot no good. And Zelch with a rebound into the corner for the Titans.
Grexa back on the floor for the Titans. Ryan Smith out.
Harrison under the basket, flips it to Zelch in front of the hoop, blocked by Stevens. And a loose ball grabbed by Risser. Risser almost has it knocked away, and now it is stolen away by Harrison. Lobs it inside for Mario. Mario with the right hand, put it up, put it in, and a chance for a three-point play. Katie Mario from Harrison. There's a replay on that. You'll see her take the hit. Just get that ball to sit softly on the rim and fall through.
Really nice job by Kennedy Harrison, creating the extra possession for the Titans and getting the pass over the top to Mario.
And with that media timeout, gets a chance to talk a little bit about Westminster.
Absolutely, Mark. This Christmas, no family should go hungry. The Mercer County Food Bank needs your help right now to make that happen. Every dollar you give puts food on the table for a neighbor in need. Don't wait. Go to mercercountyfoodbank.org or call 724-981-0353 and make your donation today. Help fill the shelves for our neighbors in need, many of them children right now. Nobody should go hungry. Visit mercercountyfoodbank.org or call 724-981-0353 and help stamp out hunger today.
Do you know our runner who's bringing the stats up?
I do, yes.
Who is this?
This is Jonathan Malo.
Jonathan Malo, who's doing a good job at. He's made this trip now about 4 times. He's already peeled off the hoodie.
Great relief pitcher on the baseball team as well.
So Jonathan now, we'll see how much he continues to make it. This is definitely leg day for Jonathan, and for a pitcher, they need leg day. You know, they need that. So. But Jonathan brings up the stats and let us know what the Thiel's been led by Izzy Green with 6 points in this one, 4 for Risser, 2 each for Betzinger and Caitlin Stevens. On the Westminster side, Katie Mario with 5. She'll look for 6 at the line out of this timeout. 4 points for Bella Calcamugio, 2 each for Grexa, Harrison, and Zelch.
A couple of those team stats, Mark. Thiel now taking the lead in rebounds, 17 on the afternoon to Westminster's 14. Both teams still struggling from the perimeter, 2 for 10. As far as Westminster goes, 0 for 4 from 3 for Thiel.
Let's go down to Braylon Juzak. Braylon.
I mean, Izzy Green has been everywhere for the Thiel Tomcats today, leading in points today. She has 28 steals on the year, and in a game where no one's really had possession, there's been a lot of turnovers. That's what she likes. She likes to steal. She likes to get rebounds. She likes the ball in her hands any way she can. She leads the team today. Let's see how she's going to do the rest of the night. Mark.
Thank you, Braylon. Katie Mario gives the Titans their biggest lead at +2 with a foul shot. Here's right side against the zone. The 3 in the air for Green, no good. Rebound, Risser had it. It looked like ran into her own player, and Mario comes out with a loose ball.
The loose balls are crucial. Westminster, another possession here. Mario going to fire a 3.
Found it and hit it. Katie Mario nails the 3 from the left side. Her second, and Westminster leads 19-14.
Up to 9 on the afternoon, Mark. Couple great plays by Mario these past couple possessions. 2 threes and an and 1.
Green on the left side. It's a Titans 1-3-1 zone. Actually back to the man-to-man now, I believe. There's a ball out front for Risser. Feeds it for Green. And then back to Risser. Shot clock at 5. Risser in the corner gives it to Green. She's got a fire. It's going to be off the glass. Back rim, no good. Rebound grab by Maddie Syka for Westminster. Ahead to Brush. Mario going to chuck again. Got it! Oh, when she gets rolling, it's catch and shoot quickly, and 3 triples for Katie Mario.
Back-to-back possessions for Mario. She's got the hot hand right now.
22-14, Westminster takes the lead. And Thiel wants a timeout. Coach Vormilker has seen enough of the flame-throwing shots of Katie Mario, and they'll take a timeout. With the timeout of the action, we'll take timeout as well. Westminster, their biggest lead, 22-14 over Thiel in your home. For the Titans, this is WCN.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Sunset Lanes, offering bowling, food, and drinks, located at 1218 Idaho Street in Farrell, Pennsylvania. Sunset Lanes open every day until midnight, closed on Sundays. Call 724-981-9363 or visit online at bowlingoftheballs.rocks.
I'm Mark Slazak. This is Tom Rook. Brandon Juzak is here as well. This is Westminster Titan basketball at WCN. Westminster trailed early by 6 in this one. They've turned it around now, lead by 8 behind the shooting of Katie Mario. Mario, 3 threes and a traditional three-point play for 12 points. That's been big for the Titans to now be on top 22-14.
Mario, the 2025 Westby's Freshman of the Year as well. A great freshman campaign, building on that now as a sophomore.
Did not start today. Has come off the bench and provided some spark. There's Mario from that left wing. They gave her some space that time, and even the last one, though, she had very little space. That was catch and shoot. The Titans have been in a variety of different defenses here into the second quarter. Here's a long 3 for Green. Tips the front rim, no good. Syka with a rebound. Maddie across the timeline. Maddie on the run, going to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Kind of get a little forearm shiver though on the basket, an offensive foul on Maddie Syka.
Syka extending the arm, Madison Flager hitting the gym floor, causing that charge, going the other way.
So good take there by Flager, and ball back to Thiel. 3:19 to go in the first half. Izzy Green, working top of the key. Feed it left side for Flager. Flager working against Syka. Back to Risser up front. Over to Green with a shot clock at 12. Left side for Flager. Baseline drive to the basket with a right-handed traffic. Can't get it to go. Rebound to the floor, knocked away, and it's going to be a tie-up. Crixa had it for a second. Looked like Stevens poked it away, and then ended up with Brush and Stevens in the held ball, and the Titans will take that one.
Grexa grabbed the rebound immediately, looked like. You're right, Stevens kind of stuck her hand right in, took it right away, caused the jump ball. So now next possession will go to the Tomcats.
There's Grexa, top of the key, feeding Mario. Mario around the screen from Zelch, and then to Syka, lob it back into the corner for Mario. She's going to chuck a 3 backing up. If that goes in, that'll be a heat check. It doesn't go. It's off the rim. He was going backwards at the corner when she launched that one.
Not afraid.
I'm 0 for that, though. Shoot it when you're hot.
Absolutely.
Out front, Green will go right side for Risser. 2:25 to go first half. Left side, Green with a baseline drive. Under the basket, and there's Brush again, getting a hand on it and knocking it away. Officials kind of looking at each other for a second. They'll say Thiel basketball.
A couple of substitutions for Westminster as well. Kano and Harrison back in. Also Ava Bennett for the Titans. Zelch, Mario, and Syka all out.
Ava Bennett for the first time this afternoon.
Another high school volleyball player as well, Ava Bennett.
Chippewa High School in Doylestown, Ohio. There's a lob inside. They're trying to go for Stevens, cut off there. And she'll flip it inside to Betzinger, and a nice low to high pass. Stevens to Betzinger for 2. And it's 22-16 Westminster.
Betzinger up to 4 on the afternoon, named a PAC player to watch for this Thiel team this season.
Baseline drive for Harrison, cut off. Kano to the basket with a left hand. It's off the glass and good. We've seen that over the years with Grace Kano, good with either hand. And this pass here by Flager over the head of Betzinger and out of bounds, give the ball back to the Titans.
That's Thiel's 11th turnover of the afternoon. Westminster 9 turnovers, so you're looking at 20 combined turnovers between these two teams. Both defenses came to play today.
1:37 on our first half clock. Right side, the ball goes to Grexa. Top the key for Kano. Over to Bennett, left side, open to the basket. Ready layup from the left side is up and good. Ava Bennett gets her first two for 26-16. Titan 10-point lead. Working right side with the dribble, Risser. And the lob inside, and it's over the head and out of bounds. Titans will get it back.
Risser looking for that roll. A little bit of a miscommunication on the left-handed pass. That's a tough play for a righty like that, passing with the left hand.
Coach Scott kind of into the end of the first quarter and the second quarter. There's been multiple defenses changing almost every time and has gotten Thiel into some turnovers.
Two very different coaches here, Mark. Coach Scott in her 24th season, Coach Vormelker in her 3rd, so a veteran versus more of a rookie.
On front, Grexa will feed Arison. Arison with 13, working against Green out front. That's a tough matchup for anybody. And she'll get around her, does Arison. She'll flip it left side. Brush is open, 3-ball up and down! Splash from the left side on the triple for Angelina Brush.
Arison fighting through the lane, over the top, finding Arison on that left wing, knocking down the triple for the Titans.
Westminster now with 5 threes. Betzinger right side, 26 seconds, I should say, on our clock. And the ball lobbed inside. There's Grexa using, again, that jumping ability to slap the ball out of bounds. If you stay behind, stay behind and just reach from there, you're going to get a foul.
Yeah.
So she'll just jump in the air.
Right over.
And knock it away. There's a lob inside for Betzinger.
Almost right again, right there.
Yep. And I think she did get a little piece of that and caused the ball to go out of bounds. Very athletic. Be a way to describe Katie.
Kelsey Seddon back in for the Tomcats. Madison Flager out.
22 on the clock here, Tom. Titans can go for the last shot if they choose.
Shot clock is off. Looks like they're going to do so.
Rush at the top of the key. Rush will flip it. Foul line for Kano. Right side it goes to Arison. Arison in the paint. Arison going to the basket, lays it in.
Maybe not, Mark. Arison, a nice scoop layup.
2 seconds on the clock. Green from the logo. Fires off the front rim. No good. And we have reached the half. Great second quarter for the Westminster Titans as they flip a 3-point deficit into a now 15-point lead. At the half, it's Westminster 31 and Thiel 16. Ahead at the half, Natalie Murillo, all-time leading scorer for Westminster College. We'll get a chance to talk to us. Before we take this break, guys, Braylon Juzak has Roseanne Scott. So let's go down the courtside to Braylon and Coach Scott. Braylon.
Thank you, Mark. I'm here with head coach Roseanne Scott. After the first half, you haven't lost to Thiel at home since 2016. What are some keys to bring into the next half to keep this one and grind it out?
I think but I think what the key is they're playing very aggressive on defense, which we knew they were going to do. And I said one of our keys was going to have to be execute and make hard cuts on offense, and we got to continue to do that, to be able to get open and not settle for outside shots when we're able to get in there to drive, to cause those open shots after that defensive rotation.
Any adjustments that you see blatantly that need to be made in this second half to make sure you come out with that win?
We got to keep them off the boards. They got I don't know how many points, I didn't see the box score yet, but off of offensive rebounds. We got to keep, that's what another one of our keys are. That's how they get the momentum. We got to keep them off the boards.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Braylon, and we'll answer the question. Four second chance points for Thiel so far, but we appreciate Braylon and Coach Scott at the half. Now, guys and ladies, we'll take the break. We are at the half. We'll have Natalie Murray when we come back, but it's Westminster on top of Thiel at the half, 31-16 on your home of the Titans, WCN.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Dev's Books Market. Dev's Books Market, located at 3384 Perry Highway in Newcastle, offering gas, grocery, fresh deli favorites, propane refills, diesel, and so much more waiting for you. Open weekdays from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturdays from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Dev's Books Market, your one-stop shop in Newcastle, from books to bites to beyond.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Pizza Joe's in New Wilmington, offering pizza, stromboli and calzones, subs, wings, and salads. Pizza Joe's open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. at 209 South Market Street in New Wilmington.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Reed Activewear, offering men's and women's activewear and custom embroidery. Located at 1610 West Jackson Street in Painesville, Ohio. Reed Activewear, open Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, closed on weekends. Visit reedactivewear.biz or call 440-352-7433.
Back here at Westminster College Buzz Ridl Gymnasium, Mark Slazak with Tom Rook, Braylon Juzak at the half. Westminster leading 31-16, but a special guest at the half. Natalie Murillo graduated a couple years ago from Westminster, and you can still say this, the all-time leading scorer in Westminster women's basketball history. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
So welcome back, and we've had a chance to talk to you a couple times here now when you were in school and since then, but we got to get the update and what's going on. I know you're still coaching some basketball. How are things going over in Mohawk?
Yes, Lindsay Bell and I coach. Lindsay's the head coach. I'm her assistant. We just started. We had our first 3 games this week. First game, not so good. The last 2 games we lost by, I think, like 9 and 5. So we're making progress. We're a young team. They like to learn. They do well, but just trucking along.
There you go. So you got a chance to look at this first half of this Westminster game against Thiel. Kind of a sluggish first quarter. It almost looked like a whole different team in the second quarter.
Yeah, it did. They really, I don't know what adjustments Coach Scott and Coach Meg and Coach Amy made it in between quarters, but whatever they did worked. They really took a lead here, so that's good.
And one thing I noticed was a lot of different defenses toward that end of the first quarter and certainly into the second quarter. Saw a full court press a couple of times, saw some 1-3-1, saw some man. When you're playing against a team that switches defense, what's the mindset?
It's definitely hard to make adjustments because you kind of have to read on the fly like what defense they're in, adjust your offense. So that's a really good call on Coach Scott's part to kind of switch it up and keep them on their toes.
You're seeing a lot of different players get into the game, so it's a pretty deep Westminster squad. When you think about it, going back from your playing days and even from your coaching days, how do you keep everybody kind of comfortable when you're going to play about maybe up to 10 players?
I think that's a good thing, though. You're keeping legs fresh. She's rotating them in quick. You see them full court pressing, so they're doing a good job getting the ball up the floor quick, and you can't really key in on one person. They're all just kind of doing what they can.
Katie Mario kind of got hot, and it made a big difference when you can get the ball to a three-point shooter.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of getting inside and kicking out to her, and you got to either pick. Do you want to stop the drive or do you want to keep a hand in her face? And right now they're letting her shoot, so can't really stop her there.
Thiel College get their first win in 3 seasons under Coach Vormelker earlier this season, and now with a record of 3-4. When you think about, and you've had, through your Westminster career, ups and downs and different things, how do you keep positive when the wins are coming?
You just got to focus on what you can do in practice. You got to prepare every game. It doesn't matter who you're going to play. If it's a team that hasn't won a game or it's a team that's undefeated, you still go in the same way, prepare, do what you can do, and focus on you.
I know basketball coaching is not your full-time job in your life after Westminster. What are you doing nowadays?
I'm an orthopedic nurse down in Pittsburgh. I do really, really enjoy that a lot. It's a good balance. It's weird how similar basketball is kind of to the teamwork aspect of nursing. And I've had people say oh, I could tell you were an athlete. And I'm like, yeah, it is really, really similar. It's kind of weird.
So as an orthopedic nurse, what kind of things are you doing?
Mostly just joint replacements, so hips, knees, shoulders, things like that. Not so much any sports medicine stuff at our hospital, but a lot of the older population.
And are you in there as part of the surgery that's going
on,
or are you just rehab, or what are you doing?
Patients post-op, so they come to our floor and we rehab. We work with physical therapy and occupational therapy to then get them home pretty quickly.
And you're happy with that?
I do. I love it.
You did mention the sports side of it. You're someday thinking some kind of sports medicine, or?
Yeah, maybe. That's what I always thought I wanted to do originally, so we'll see where it takes me.
Well, I love how you mentioned that your basketball helped you in your later career, because we want everybody to kind of think about that when they're playing sports. It's not just about the sport, it's about what it can give you down the road.
It really is, and I think Coach Scott always did a really good job of emphasizing that, we should be good people first, and I think that does translate onto the court then for you.
And you're a good person.
Thank you.
We thank you for coming up. You do a good job. Thank you for spending some time with us at the half as well. Natalie Murillo, all-time leading scorer at Westminster College on the women's side. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Stay with us. We are at the half with the score. Westminster on top of Thiel, 31-16. More in a moment on your home of the Titans, WCN.
Danny.
Danny! Labs.
Danny, we need to talk.
Danny! She's overdosing.
When no one else knows what to do, it's gotta be you. Carry naloxone. You could save a life.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
We're back here at the half. Mark Slazak along with Tom Rook. Braylon Juzak here as well. And Westminster with a lead at the half by a score of 31-16. At the end of the first quarter, Thiel led Westminster 11-8. Thiel led by as many as 6 points in that first quarter. And the Titans with their biggest lead of the afternoon right now, 15 here at the half, 31-16. Some of the numbers on the Westminster side. Scoring for the Titans, led by Katie Mario. Off the bench in about 10.5 minutes, got hot from three. He's 3 of 4 from distance, 4 of 5 from the field, made her foul shot with 12 points to lead the way. A mix of others in the scoring, Kennedy Arison and Bella Calcamugio both with 4 points. 3 points for Angelina Brush, and then Grace Kano, Katie Grexa, Jenna Zelch, and Ava Bennett, all with 2 for the Titans, 31 points. Titans shooting 12 of 29 from the field, 41%, 5 of 14 from 3, 36%. They made 2 of 3 of their foul shots. Some of the Thiel numbers.
On the Thiel side, Izzy Green leading the way in scoring with 6. Kaylee Risser and Emily Betzinger both with 4. As far as three-pointers go, Mark, Thiel 0 for 8 on the afternoon, 6 of 24 from the field. That's good for 25%. On the rebound category, just 1 less than Westminster, 18. Westminster has taken the lead in the rebound category once again with 19 on the afternoon. Thiel also 13 turnovers on the afternoon as well.
Big number when you talk about that rebounding, Tom, because the Titans came in usually getting out-rebounded by about 6 rebounds per game, and Thiel has had about 44 rebounds per game. That's a lot. They've been even, usually getting 44, giving up 44, but the Titans at that -6 had a big second quarter to close the gap. We'll have more numbers for you when we come back. We'll take a break. We are at the half with the score, Westminster 31 and Thiel 16, and you're watching it right here on your home of the Titans, WCN.
Are you ready to reimagine TV and radio? Today, broadcasting isn't static. It's everywhere you are. On air, on your phone, and streaming channels. From covering live events to crafting viral stories. With a career in broadcasting, you'll shape how communities connect. Whether on camera or behind the scenes, you can create, innovate, and make a difference. See how the Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters can help you find your path at pab.org/jobs.
Miss Stevens, I just wiped malware off our system. People have got to stop clicking unsolicited email links and downloading free software unless it's from a trusted source.
Sounds great.
We need a data backup plan in a separate location in case we get hacked.
We need to focus on making profits, not spending them.
Learn to protect yourself from ransomware. If you become a victim, contact your local FBI office.
Back here, Buzz Ridl Gymnasium, Mark Slazak along with Tom Rook at the half. Westminster leading Thiel by a score of 31-16. Some of the other numbers here from the first half, individual numbers for Westminster rebounding-wise. It is Angelina Brush leading the way with 5 rebounds for the Titans. On the Thiel side, Izzy Green with 4 boards leads the way there as well. Assist-wise, just 2 assists in that first half for Thiel, Stevens, and Flager with 1 each. Kennedy Arison with 4, and Angelina Brush with 3 assists. Angelina also 2 steals, so playing a really good floor game. Also a couple of blocks for Angelina Brush. Some of the other team numbers, Tom.
As far as the team numbers go, Mark, 17 points off turnovers for Westminster. Also 16 off the bench. They're doing it all this afternoon. It was the big explosion in the second quarter, Mark. 23 points for Westminster. In last season's game, the 29th of January, still this year, Westminster also 23 points in the second quarter. They won that game as well. So look forward to that strong second quarter, propelling them to another victory today.
That's been big. A couple of big second quarters for Westminster and winning against Thiel. Westminster able to knock off Thiel last year a couple of times on 2 different occasions, beating Thiel in both of the games a year ago. Titans won on December 4th, 71-43, and then you mentioned that game on January 29th, won that game 83-58. So a big game here trying to get that first win in the PAC. I don't know if we have any updated scores to show you yet for PAC scores, but I will have those for you in a moment. If you have those updated scores, we would love to see them from the crew back up top. And here we go. Our score update. W&J leading Franciscan 38-24. We see Allegheny, who knocked off Westminster on Wednesday, leading Geneva 36-21. Hiram on top of Grove City. Hiram went to overtime with Thiel this week and got a win. They lead Grove City 33-27. And those are our updated scores. Men's action comes your way after this one as well. Westminster men taking on Thiel College. The Westminster men at 3-3, Thiel at 4-4. Thiel did win their PAC opener as they had a win at home against Hiram by 3. And Westminster lost in kind of a back-and-forth struggle against Allegheny. It really did go back and forth. Westminster was down big, really had a nice run, looked like they were going to take control of the game, and then the guards of Allegheny just stayed hot. It wasn't one guy, it was multiple guys, and they got it done in that one. Trey DePietro, though, nice to see Trey coming back strong. One of his better performances, 12.7 rebounds and 4 blocks in that men's game.
Trey DePietro, WCN Titan Radio Player of the Game in that one. Mark, you talk about Westminster, you talk about Thiel. They've played 2 games here in Buzz Ridl this year, Buzz Ridl Gymnasium in the Buzz Ridl Classic earlier this year. So they are familiar with this court, with this gym. Obviously have played here for a long time, but this year have already played here twice.
Interesting fact, didn't play Westminster.
Right.
As they arranged the game so they didn't play each other in the Buzz Ridl Classic, but you're right, they're here. So maybe they're familiar. We have seen the women shoot well here at home. The men have shot very well at home. Not as great on the road. They've had a couple of low 3-point performances on the road, and a loss to Albany and that loss to Allegheny. And I don't know, maybe it's teams on the road to begin in A are the problems for the Titans, but we will see. But let's play basketball here in the second half. Westminster will start on defense in the white uniforms, and it'll be Thiel with a basketball. Going to start here in the second half. It's Flager and Green here in the backcourt. Amory setting the pick out there. Betzinger and Stevens. So going a little bit big right now for Thiel. The 3 post players out there.
Amory starting the second half.
On the corner for Stevens. Tries to lob it inside. Does that. Betzinger forces up the shot. No good. Good defense by Kano. And Arison with a Titan rebound. Ahead to Brush. Brush to Grexa with a righty layup up and in by Angelina Brush. Threading the needle with a pass and Grexa with a finish.
Grexa up to 4 on the afternoon. Really nice find over the top by Brush.
Betzinger going to try a 3 from the corner and nail it. Second 3 of the year for Emily Betzinger. Now 7 points in the game for Emily. Titans leading 33-19. Calcamugio feeds to the corner for Arison. Arison back out for Grexa as the Titans start with the same 5 that started the game here in the second half. Here's Brush down the lane with a right hand, scoops it off the bottom of the rim, no good. But she gets fouled. There'll be 2 shots coming for Angelina Brush.
Foul called on Madison Flager, her first of the afternoon. Brush doing a really nice job facilitating for this Titan team right now. Being physical there, driving right through the lane. Now at the line for 2, but really nice job facilitating in terms of rebounding and getting that assist number up. Mark, you mentioned 5 rebounds on the day for her.
Career high is 8 rebounds, so we'll keep an eye on that number. First foul shot no good for Ange. The second one is no good as well. Stevens with a rebound for Thiel. 33-19. Titan edge. Izzy Green, foul line, into the paint, cut off by Kano. Short jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Kano will rip it away from Stevens.
Izzy Green calling for the screen from Stevens. Decided to go against it.
Rush inside to Grexa, outside to Kano, down the lane, scoop with the right hand, and rattles out, no good. A good look at a righty layup that time to Kano. Flager will feed right side for Green. And Green will wave off the screen this time. Fires to Flager on the wing left and now to the top of the key. Flager goes right side to Amory. Amory to the foul line, corner for Flager, open 3, up and off the rim, no good, and then the ball over the top of the bankboard, not a play. Titan basketball back, 7:58 to go here in the third quarter, leading by 14. Grexa left side, nearly taken away, but to Brush. Feeds it out to Arison, 3 in the air, good! Kennedy Arison hits her first triple. Titans have now hit 6 from distance. Here's a long pass ahead to Betzinger, knocked out of bounds by Kano. Titans lead 36-19.
You could see Arison on that right wing setting up, ready for the pass from Brush, getting her hands ready. Good job by Brush, putting it in the right spot.
Inbound into the corner for Green. Green gonna feed Stevens for a baseline drive. Blocked from behind by Grexa. There's that jumping ability. They're going to say that ball went off the legs of Stevens and out of bounds as well. Westminster ball.
Grexa, a very physical player for this Titan defense, leads the team in steals as well with 13 on the year. A nice block right there, gaining the Titans the possession back.
Lob and a give and go, and Calcamugio can't find Grexa. Turnover gives the ball back to Thiel. Across the timeline, down the lane with left hand. Green rattles it around the rim. It's no good. And the rebound grab by Kano.
Really nice take. Izzy Green trying to kiss it off the glass with the left hand. Couldn't get it to fall.
Rush left wing. Kano up top. The right side to Calcamugio. Comes off the screen. Down the lane. Stop. Pop. Jumper. Rattles home. Bella Calcamugio now with 6 in the game. The Titans lead 38-19. Ball to the floor, back out front. Flager fires from 3. It's wide right and is going to be out of bounds.
Flager missing the 3 there. Mark, a 4-time District 10 champion in high school, 2-time state champion as well with Kennedy Catholic.
For the inbound, we'll get some subs before the inbound. Remember the dance team there grabbed the basketball. It's going to get a little talk from the officials. Said, don't grab the ball until they take a chance to go after it. And I think kind of an innocent move down there. Nobody, no harm. Actually, the cheerleading group, not the dance team. The dance team's on the other end. Titans going to make a couple of changes. Smith checks in the game for Westminster. Mario and Zelch as well. 38-19, the Titans on top. Here's Zelch, top of the key. Feeds it right side for Smith. Smith, step back, thought about a 3, but didn't take it. Feeds Brush. Brush to Zelch, kind of close quarters passes, and it ricochets off of Zelch and taken away by Brisser and the Tomcats. Here's a long bomb 3, right side. Wagner, shot no good. Long rebound grab by Mario. Calcamuggio across the timeline, left side for Brush, chucks from 3, that's off the rim, no good. And Green with a rebound.
No Arison on the floor right now for the Titans. You see Calcamuggio, the freshman, as the floor general.
Into the timeline area, ball stripped away. It's a takeaway for Smith and Westminster. It's a 2-on-2, now a 3-on-2 break. Calcamuggio down the floor, lefty layup, can't get it to go. With a long pass ahead to Betzinger, running the floor, she'll lay it up and in. Betzinger has all 5 of the points for Thiel here in the second half. Westminster leads 38-21.
Kaylee Risser on the full court pass, nice find. Ultimately, Betzinger finishes the layup. Another turnover for Westminster.
A little give and go there. Tried to shoot the little pocket pass with the left-handed Calcamuggio to Brush, but skipped it past her.
It's her 12th turnover of the afternoon. Thiel with 14.
Ball go from Green to the right side for Wagner. Lob it inside for Risser. Risser double team and scores anyways. Haven't heard much from Risser since early in the first quarter, able to get 2 right there. Here's Mario from 3, and she'll drain it. The 4th 3 of the game for Katie Mario. And Westminster leads 41-23.
Mario up to 15 on the afternoon, leads the game in scoring.
Risser tries to answer the ball too strong, and then Betzinger cannot control the rebound. It's out of bounds. And I think that's going to take us to the media timeout, and it does. Media timeout in the action, a chance to talk a little bit about the Titans.
Mark, after the games today, make sure you head over to Titan Radio. Enjoy your commercial-free Christmas music on Titan Radio all the way through New Year's. Our way of saying thanks for your support over the past year. Happy holidays from all of us at WCN and Titan Radio. Listen on 88.9 FM, www.titanradiolive.com, or the free mobile app, or you can just ask your Amazon Alexa device just to play Titan Radio.
Now don't go looking there for Christmas music right now, because right now basketball is on the radio side as well.
Right, after the games today.
But after the games are over, much more Christmas music coming your way. As we look at some of the numbers here at the media timeout, with 4:54 to go in the third quarter. Continues to be Katie Mario shooting extremely well. She's 5 of 6 from the field, now 4 of 5 from 3. And she has made her only foul shot as well. 15 points, only scorer in double digits for the Titans. Angelina Brush still leading the way with the 5 rebounds. On the Thiel side, they're led by Emily Betzinger with 9 points in this basketball game. Stevens and Izzy Green both with 5 rebounds. So out of the media timeout, let's go down courtside. Get a chance to hear what Braylon Juzak just found out. Braylon.
Thanks, Mark. I mean, for Roseanne Scott and the Titans, everything seems to be clicking. You have Katie Mario scoring. You got K.O. Arison scoring. You even have Bella Calcamuggio, the freshman. You just love to see all the contribution, and that's exactly what she wanted. Offensive efficiency. It seems to be working out great for the Titans.
Thank you, Braylon. Ball knocked away. And Arison will take it on the Titan logo with 11 on the shot clock. Arison comes around a high screen from Zelch. Into the corner, Saika for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, grab by Smith. Got it up, got it in. Offensive rebound and the bucket for Ryan Smith's first 2.
Ryan Smith, a nice hustle play underneath, readjusting her feet, kissing it right off the glass for the 2-pointer, her first of the afternoon.
Wagner double team briefly on the wing, gets the ball out to Risser. And around the horn left side, ball stripped away, taken away from Green. Here's Saika on the run to the basket, layup, no good but a foul. And Maddie Saika will get a chance to shoot a couple.
Saika going to the line, 4-2, 8th in PAC in scoring last year. Missed a couple games with an ankle injury, but regardless, still finished the season 8th in scoring.
Foul shot line left. For Saika, no good. She'll get one more try.
Foul called on Kaylee Risser, her first of the afternoon. Thiel up to 2 in this third quarter. Team fouls.
Saika will drain the second, and 3 of 4 from the line on this season for Maddie. Her first point of the game, and Westminster leads 44-23. Biggest lead of the afternoon. Here's Risser working right side for Green. And Green with the backcourt into Seddon. Nicely done defensively by Zelch with the block. Ball back out front, though, kept alive. Green into the corner for Betzinger. She'll step back, shoot a long jumper. It's off the rim, no good. Long rebound, run down into the corner. Seddon feeds it inside, and it's knocked out of bounds by Saika.
Good hustle by Seddon, creating an extra possession. Looking inside for Betzinger. Seen a lot of those over-the-top passes today.
Baseline inbound. Go to Green with a reset shot clock at 17. Lefty scoop is off the rim, no good, and Zelch with the rebound.
Jenna Zelch in the right position there on the box out. Grasping the rebound, taking it back to the Titans.
Right side for Saika. Drops around a high screen. We'll give and go for Zelch. Zelch on the wing, hands it back to Saika, and then Saika tries to split a double team and a whistle and a foul.
Looks like foul's going to be called on Risser. First second of the quarter. Tough play there from Saika, trying to split the double team on a little handoff.
Clock set on the inbound for Westminster. Lob it to Zelch out front. Zelch gets it to Mario. Mario going down the lane. Mario a little floater with the right hand. Throws it off the rim and in. You don't see a lot of that from Katie Mario, but gets the off-balance toss with the right hand to go in, and Westminster leads 46-23.
Trickled down right off the front iron. Nice job by Mario finding the bottom of the net.
Here goes Risser into the paint, off-balance shot, wide off the rim, no good. Betzinger with the rebound. Betzinger with reverse layup on the right hand, bangs it off the bottom of the rim, and the rebound loose on the floor, grabbed by Arison on the run. Arison to Saika, Saika to the basket, shot blocked inside by Risser, and the ball out of bounds.
Nice block from Risser. Also a softball player at Thiel. A couple two-sport athletes on this team. We've mentioned volleyball all afternoon. Risser, a member of the Tomcats softball team.
The PAC 2 Sport Athlete of the Year last year, Risser. Some changes into the game. Staley going to check into the game. Stevens as well. On the Thiel side, here comes Kapamujia back in for Westminster. Baseline inbound for the Titans. And a nice play, here's a lefty layup, up and good for Zelch. Jenna Zelch will hit it. And Jenna gets her second basket on a nifty design of an out-of-bounds play. The Titans lead 48-23. Inside it goes to Stevens. Stevens to the glass with a right-hand shot, no good. Fighting for a rebound and knocked it out of bounds. Titan basketball. I love an out-of-bounds play that ends in a layup. There's no doubt. There's so many times we just see a team do an out-of-bounds play, but just strictly trying to get the ball in bounds somewhere. This one was for a basket, and it worked to perfection.
Coach Scott talking things over with Jenna Zelch underneath, finishing that left-handed layup. When that layup comes right through, it just looks so right, almost right on the inbound play.
25-point Titan lead, their biggest lead of the afternoon. Here's Mario, step back, floats the three. It's off the back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound into the corner, grabbed by Saika, spins to the basket with a right hand up, off the rim, no. And the rebound fought for, and they're gonna get a Titan foul. Stalick ends up on the ground. Maddie Saika fighting for the board after the miss. A really nice move in there for Maddie, just couldn't get it to go. Second foul on Saika. Some Dar Huey trivia coming up. We'll do that at the end of the quarter here. A couple of changes. Ava Bennett gets into the Westminster lineup. Ange Brush comes back in.
Brush halfway to a double-double with rebounds and assists, both 5 in each category. Doing it all for the Titans today. Also 2 steals.
Nice floor game overall for Ange Brush. Ball goes down low to Stevens, to Stalick, back to Stevens. Baseline jumper up, rattles out, no good. Rebound into the corner, out of bounds. You can say last touched by Thiel.
Hustle play underneath, couple fingers in there, tipping off. Ultimately going to go to Westminster.
Bella Camugio, the freshman, across the timeline to Brush. Got a couple freshmen on the field, or right now, actually 4. Here's Zelch, left side for Brush. Brush feeds it inside for Smith. Smith with the left hand, partially blocked in there. And a takeaway as Risser got a piece of it. Risser right side. Feed the ball into the corner for Green. Izzy Green with left hand dribble. to the paint, to the basket, hits off the rim, shot no good. Risser, though, with a rebound, kept it alive, scoops with a right-hand shot, no good. It's going to be a couple of foul shots coming for Kaylee Risser.
Foul called on Ava Bennett, her first of the afternoon. Risser going to go to the line for 2.
Talk about Risser. And one of the top rebounders in the PAC, 19 rebounds in their last game against Hiram. Foul shot no good, but 5'8", just a hustler. You know, not going to be the biggest player on the floor in most games and most situations, but really goes hard after a rebound. Second shot is up, no good again. This rebound to the floor and pulled out of there by Calcamugio, but a jump ball called. We'll go to the arrow. It's Westminster's ball.
Calcamugio just 5'2", getting
There
inside.
you go.
So we talk about guards getting rebounds, causing the jump ball inside. Calcamugio, she averages just over 3 rebounds a game for the Titans. Mark, you talked about Kaylee Risser, over 10 rebounds a game. That's good for 3rd in the conference.
Right side brush, top of the key for Smith. All knocked away. Get it to Zelch out front. Right side for Smith. A couple of dribbles out front. Smith feeds it outside, her intended for Bennett. Ball poked away, a steal as Green got a hand on it. Ahead to Stalick. Stalick feeds it to Stevens and then back out front. Risser down the lane with a right hand, powers it up and in, and a foul to go with it. 4 straight for Kaylee Risser.
Risser putting the ball on the floor, going hard right, finishing with the contact, going to the line to make it a 3-point play. Katie Grexa back on the floor for Westminster, as well as Grace Kano. Ryan Smith going to come out, and Jenna Zelch.
A couple of changes. Risser, though, will shoot 2 here. To shoot 1 here to try to complete the 3-point play, I should say. Foul shot is up and good. And she does. A 3-point play for Risser. 5 in the quarter, 18 seconds on our clock. Titans leading 48-26. Ball right side with Grexa. Up front for Kano. Left side to Bennett. Next inside for Grexa with 7. Out to Bennett. Bennett with a baseline drive. Feeds it back to Grexa. Turns, shoots, kind of a wild shot towards the end of the quarter, and shot no good. Rebound to the floor, and we'll just roll out of bounds. That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. We have played 3. Westminster 48 and Thiel 26. And it's time to take a look at Dar Huey trivia and see how good you are at your trivia, Tom. Which Hall of Fame basketball player's career statistics place her in the top 5 all time in both scoring and rebounding? Robin Thayer, Colleen Dion, Pam Beatty, and Tim Glass. Well, I don't think they meant to put Tim Glass as 4, so we can cross out D.
Okay, there we go.
Tim was a player in the men's team. So is it Robin, is it Colleen, is it Pam? Scoring and rebounding.
It's tough, Mark. You had Natalie Murillo up here at half.
I had to score.
That's scoring.
Yeah.
But we need rebounding as well here. I'm going to go with Robin Thayer.
I was going to say, don't pick C. I was going to tell you, don't pick Pam, because Pam, she's an assist, a point guard type. She's not going to be in the rebound numbers. So it's A or B. You picked B?
I'm going with A.
You picked A.
I'm
okay.
going with A.
Let's take a look.
Shot in the dark. It was B.
It's Colleen Dion.
It's tough.
They even gave you the sound like you got it right, but you didn't.
I didn't.
You did not get it right. You got the right sound, but you did not get it. Price was not right. A good try. Colleen Dion with the top 5 spot. Thank you, Dar, our historian at Westminster College. If you have not had the opportunity, please come by the field house here and check out the Dar Huey Heritage Center out front. A lot of great memorabilia, and we appreciate Dar digging into his stacks of record books to feed us trivia for our ball games. We'll have another one during the men's game. But right here at the half, excuse me, not the half, but at the start of the 4th quarter, 48-26, Westminster on top. Thiel basketball.
Westminster back in that zone now. We saw in the first half.
Baseline drive for Risser. Any numbers from the 3rd quarter or through 3?
It's that turnover number, Mark. Now that number 16 on the afternoon for Thiel. Westminster also 13, but causing those turnovers has allowed the Titans to create extra possessions. Another turnover by the Titans right here.
That was going to be on an illegal screen. Foul called on Grexner.
Mario leading the game still in scoring for Westminster and Thiel as far as both teams go with 17 on the afternoon, 4 of 6 from downtown. It's Risser and Betzinger both with 9 leading Thiel in scoring.
To the basket with a right hand, shot up and in. Madison Flager gets her first 2. 48-28. Westminster leads by 29, 22 to go. High post for Kano. Feed it right side. The basket drive. Calcamugio puts it in. Tough shot with a right hand, and it's up and good. Probably the toughest layup she's had. She missed a couple wide open ones, and that time a great shot by Bella.
A real nice Euro step going from right to left. Inside finishing underneath. Calcamugio up to 8 on the afternoon.
Flager left side with a baseline drive. Gets double team. Flips it inside. Ball poked into the corner. Amory will grab it. Out front it goes to Risser with a right hand, scores again, and another chance for a 3-point play. But when Kaylee Risser gets going on that right side and gets going downhill, she is tough to stop. And they even had Grexer there trying to block the shot, but with that long reach, able to knock it in off the glass.
Risser looking for her 8th point of the second half.
Shot no good, but got the rebound. Risser feeds it out to Betzinger and then back out front for Flager. Flager working top of the key. To Risser. Risser double team. This time she threw it out of bounds. Wanted a little give and go, but Titans did a nice job with hands on the double team and made the pass difficult. So the turnover by Thiel gives the ball back to the Titans.
Calcamugio, the floor general, leading still with Erison out there, who will catch on the wing.
Erison with a baseline drive to the basket in traffic, put it up, shot no good. And the rebound grab by Risser.
Coach Scott wanted a foul on that drive. Didn't get it.
Risser right side. Hands off to Flager. Flager under the basket, tries a reverse layup, blocked there by Grexer, loose ball grab by Brush. Brush in traffic, ahead to Calcamugio, to the basket, changes sides and lays it in with a right hand. I think she likes the right hand better, that's the difference.
High IQ play, Bella Calcamugio using the rim as protection from her defender, finishing on the right side.
Right side, Risser feeds it underneath, but poked away by Kano and out of bounds. Mario gonna check back in. Mario leading scorer back into the game for the Titans. 17 on the game for Katie. Inbound right side goes to Stalick and then handed to Flager out front. Shot clock at 12. Left side for Stalick. Handed off to Risser. Risser stop, pop, foul line, jumper up and good. 9 points in this second half for Risser. 52-32 Westminster. Mario on wing left, guarded by Stalick to Erison. Feed it inside for Grexer to Kano, foul line jumper, wide left, no good. And the rebound, Flager.
Missed jumper by Kano, but really nice possession out of the Titans, swinging the ball cross court. Mario started it inside to Grexer, back to Kano for a nice look at a jumper, just couldn't get it to fall.
That's a good right side to Risser. Time Risser, a little bit of double team, got her to give the ball away. Feed it left side for Flager. Corner for Amory with shot clock at 6, and the ball knocked away, and it's a takeaway by the Titans. Ball into the hands of Kano, and then Amory going to commit the foul.
It's Lindsay Amory's second foul of the afternoon. Maddie Syka in for the Titans.
Team foul number 2 as well.
Erison out. Jenna Zelch back in for Westminster as well as Hannah Brady for Thiel entering for the first time this afternoon. Amory out.
Brady wears 23 from Conneaut Area High School. 5'9" sophomore.
Holds the record for most blocks at Conneaut, Mark.
Ball ricochets into the hands of Grexer outside, and a 3 is in and out for Mario. A deep attempt that time. Rebound to the floor. And a jump ball on the loose ball, and it'll go to Westminster.
We've talked about how Mario not afraid to pull the trigger from the outside, a couple feet behind the line there, just in and out, looking for her 5th of the afternoon from downtown.
Lob by the inbound goes to Zelch, and then to Mario, feed it underneath for Grexer. Grexer one-on-one move, makes a nice one around with the right hand and lays it in. Meaning Grexer with a nice finish of another nice design on an inbound play. Here's Risser working lock right to Stalick. Haynes with a nice job of switching on the defensive side. Risser dribbles to her left, then feeds Flager at the top of the key with the shot clock at 10. Flager has the ball deflected, and it's loose, and it's picked up by Grexa. Katie on the run to the basket, floats it with the right hand, it's up and in. Katie Grexa with 6 here in the second half, 8 in the game, and Westminster leads 56-32.
Back-to-back buckets for Katie Grexa on the steal, finishing the layup.
Risser top of the key, corner for Flager, chucks a 3 off the front rim, no good. Rebound banged around, grabbed by Stalick. Stalick working out front. Feed it off to Flager, and then left corner for Stalick. Stalick with a baseline drive. And we'll feed it inside, short jumper, no good by Brady. Rebound, Betzinger back up and in. Offensive board in the bucket. Now double figures for Emily Betzinger. 56-34, Westminster leads. Here's Mario, triple in the air, got it! Katie Mario, 5 threes in the game, 20 points, her season high.
One player you can't leave open, Mark. It's Katie Mario knocking down her 5th of the afternoon.
And an offensive foul on the push-off. Actually on the pick on Risser, going to get called for the foul on the pick. It's going to take us to the media timeout here in the 4th quarter. Let's talk a little Westminster.
Yeah, Mark, we talked Christmas music earlier. Make sure to head over to the Christmas Vespers tomorrow. The public is invited to attend Westminster College's annual Christmas Vespers worship service tomorrow, Sunday, December 7th at 4 p.m. in the Will W. Orr Auditorium on the Westminster College campus. There will be lots of special music performances and a message entitled, "Can It Be?" delivered by college chaplain the Reverend James Moore. The program will be live streamed at WCNlive.com, and WCN will rebroadcast the service on multiple occasions over the holiday season.
I was talking to Reverend Moore before the game, and he said a couple of the guys' basketball players, Mick Hergenrother and Alex Rothwell, will actually be readers for the ceremony tomorrow. So check that out. We'll see Alex and Mick in the men's game that will follow. Westminster and Thiel men, matchup of a couple of 500 teams here early in the season. 59-34, the Westminster lead in this one. The Titans again tying their largest lead of the game here at 25. We have 4:48 to go. Let's go down to Braylon as he's got a word here after the timeout. Braylon.
Thank you, Mark. The difference today has just honestly been shooting. For the Thiel Tomcats, they're 1 for 14 from 3, while Katie Mario on her own has 5. Titans are also in less turnovers than the Thiel Tomcats, so it's just been things like that that have been the Tomcats' fall today.
And Maddie Syka will triple out of the break. Thank you, Braylon. And Maddie hits from distance, and just as Braylon said, the hot shooting of the Titans continues.
That's their 9th 3 of the afternoon, Mark. 9 for 22.
There's a steal out front. Calcamugio to the basket. Righty layup, stop, pop, and got it to roll. Bella with 8 in the second half. She's in double digits. She has 12.
We've seen Calcamugio do that a couple times this afternoon, playing off 2 feet.
Short jumper for Brady, shot no good. Rebound into the corner, and it's going to be a travel call. As Stalick tried to pick it up. Titans making a change. Quinn O'Leary going to check into the game. Any other numbers jumping out yet out of that timeout?
It's Katie Mario, Mark. She's leading the way for both teams, 20 so far in the afternoon. We've talked rebounds all game. Westminster still leading the category 35-33. You said they normally have found themselves, in that rebound margin of losing by 6 in that category, so succeeding in that category today.
Syka's triple no good, run down far side by Zelch. Back out front for O'Leary. Quinn getting the ball out front, and a jumper up and good for Jenna Zelch. So Zelch will get the top of the key jumper, 6 in the game for Jenna Zelch. Underneath, Risser to the basket. That time, good defense by Bennett. Ball off the rim. Here's Saika and Zelch, 2-on-1. Saika to Zelch. Lefty layup up and in. Nicely done. Great job of splitting the difference and creating space by Saika and then feeding her teammate for the basket into the 68-34 lead. Here's Stevens, baseline. Bangs into Zelch. Put it up and in. Caitlin Stevens gets her first field goal of the game, able to muscle that one up and in. Titans making a couple of more changes. Caitlin Kreitzer going to check into the game for Westminster. Angelina Ugiagu going to check into the game. Also, we had Avery Mayer into the game with Quinn O'Leary as well. And time out of the action to kind of get things settled with all the changes for Westminster. And we'll take one more chance to talk Westminster here before we end up rolling out of here and start thinking about the men's game. What do you got?
Mark, early in December, we've been talking about Christmas a lot. I'm going to continue that. Westminster Celebrity Series welcomes A Merry Rockin' Christmas starring Michael Cavanaugh to the Orr Auditorium stage on Tuesday, December 16th. Handpicked by Billy Joel to star in the hit Broadway musical Movin' Out. Cavanaugh combines modern and classic Christmas songs along with some special classic pop and rock songs that will even have Scrooge dancing in the aisles. Get ticket info by calling 724-946-7354. That's December 16th, Tuesday. Michael Cavanaugh.
Sounds great.
Scrooge dancing in the aisles. I don't know, Mark.
Yeah. If you get Scrooge dancing, you're going to be pretty good. It's like trying to get Gary Swanson to dance. Same thing! No, just kidding. Gary's not a Scrooge. Just a joke. I know Jacob Walzer, our director, though, laughed at that joke. I guarantee. Here's ball side. Out front, Mayer. Upside for Kreitzer. Ukiagu top of the key. And to Bennett. Bennett feeds it back to O'Leary. Right side, Kreitzer going to triple. Off the back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, grabbed by Stevens and then a foul. How about talk to Caitlin Kreitzer before the game? We tried to get the different nuggets about people. And I said, would you play some soccer and some things in the high school? And Coach Sefcik sitting there says, oh yeah, she also played another sport you'd never guess. I said, what was that? She goes, well, I played football. I said, what? She says, she's the all-time extra point leader in scoring extra points at Elwood City High School for football. Played the kicker for 4 years for Elwood, so congrats to Caitlin Kreitzer on that kicking success.
Now a basketball success as well here, first year at Westminster. Out on the floor today for the first time.
Baseline inbound. Down low, and Ukiagu gonna hustle and knock it out of bounds. Angelina Ukiagu, a 5'11" senior out of Ambridge. Avery Mayer down low defensively as well. Well, lob to that left side. Top of the key for Hurring. Back out front for Wagner, and then they're Hurring. Inside ball to the floor, scooped back out front for Wagner. Going to fire it with one on the shot clock. Shot no good. Rebound grab by Ukiagu, and they called a violation.
Good defensive possession right there from the Titans, going all the way back to our pregame, Mark. Coach Scott, one of her keys of the game, executing on offense, but also winning on the boards and stopping Thiel in transition. Feel like they've done a lot of that today.
Mara DeFrank out of Shenango High School also on the floor now for the Titans with 1:40 to go in this one. Westminster leading 68-36. O'Leary right side for Kreitzer, back out to Quinn O'Leary. And they're going to call the illegal screen on the Titans. Kreitzer going to pick up the foul.
Going the other way, another turnover for the Titans.
Wagner across the timeline. Working to the right side. Feeds to Owen Hansen in for the first time. And to Stevens out front. Left side to Hurring, and then back top of the key for Brady. Brady puts it on the floor to the basket, and on their way to the basket, a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against Avery Mayer.
Brady putting the ball on the floor. Hard left. Getting downhill, causing the foul.
So Brady will go to the line to shoot a pair. We got some information on Mayer, right?
Avery Mayer for the Titans. Her dad, Mark Mayer, coach at Butler High School, where Avery played, and also has a sister, plays at St. Vincent, a senior, McKenna. So a basketball family, if you will. Her dad, Mark Mayer, played at IUP, scored over 1,000 points there. It's in her blood.
And Avery grabs the rebound off the miss right there on cue. Here's O'Leary. Hit it right side for DeFrank and back out front for Mayer. And Mayer tried to get the ball on the backdoor cut to Kreitzer, but the ball poked out of bounds. A couple more changes for Thiel.
Thiel, number 22, Lindsay Emery.
Tatum Olzak, yeah.
And number 20, Daisy Jeunesse.
Daisy Jeunesse. Tatum Olzak checking in. Amory as well, you mentioned. Inbound is Stoll on the cross court. It's Amory, stop, pop shot off the rim, no good. Rebound back up and in. And off the bench in the hoop for Daisy Jeunesse.
Star volleyball player for this Tomcat basketball team, Mark. Daisy Jeunesse, second in all PAC with kills on the volleyball court as well.
Kreitzer going to fire a three from the right side. It's off the rim. And the rebound grab by Olzak. Head, right side, layup with the right hand is up and good. Daisy Jeunesse, back-to-back baskets. They get into the scoring column in her first appearance on the floor, her first baskets of the year. DeFrank on the right side with 21 seconds to go. Ball lost, it's a takeaway for Thiel. Olzak across the timeline, feeds it ahead for Amory and stripped away and stolen back by Kreitzer for Westminster with 10 seconds. Kreitzer right side, feeds across court. Mayer lefty layup is up and good. Basket for Avery Mayer on the pass from Kreitzer, and that's gonna do it. Final score in this one, Westminster 70 and Thiel 41. The Titans going to 3-4 on the season. They'll even their PAC record at 1-1. And the Thiel Tomcats will fall to 3-5 on the year and now 0-2 in the PAC. We'll keep an eye on Braylon Juzak. We'll try to get a word with Coach Scott here at the end. We also have our WCN and Titan Radio Player of the Game coming ahead for you as well. So stay with us. With the Titans down early, 11-8, trailed by as many as 6 points in that first quarter. And then the Titans flipped it in quarter two with a big performance by Katie Mario in that second quarter. And they go up 31-16 and then continue to build it through the rest of the ball game for the Titan win. I lost track of Braylon down there. There he is. Braylon, we're going to come down to you with Coach Scott. Braylon, go ahead.
Thank you, Mark. I'm here with head coach Roseanne Scott. After a Titan victory winning 70-41, your win streak against Thiel increases now. And what could you bring in from this game? What did you like to see?
I liked our defensive effort. I mean, holding them to 42 points. I felt like the first quarter we couldn't get anything going offensively. Like we throwed out some different defenses for them to get some steals and kind of try to get back into the game. So defensively, I thought our effort was all around good execution.
And what can you bring from this game into Nazareth and further into PAC play as the season goes on?
I mean, always a win gives you a little bit of confidence, right? I mean, we could sit here and be like, oh, you guys played really good, but a loss kind of gets you down. So having a win, just taking a step towards a confidence, especially having a young team who's still unsure of themselves confidence-wise, I think a W just helps that momentum going into break.
Well, they definitely came out and proved themselves today at home. Thank you, head coach Roseanne Scott, and back up to you, Mark.
Thank you very much. Titans get a win. Thank you, Braylon. Thank you, Coach Scott. Westminster gets the win in this one, 70-41. Some of the numbers from this one for Westminster, led by Katie Mario. 7 of 10 from the field, 5 of 8 from 3, 1 of 1 in the free throw line as well. 20 points for Katie, 12 for Bella Calcamugio. Bella 5 of 9 from the field, hit a 3. 1 of 2 from the line for her, 12. 8 each for Jenna Zelch and Katie Grexa. Kennedy Harrison added 7. Titans getting 4 points from Maddie Syka. 3 points from Angelina Brush. And then 2 each from Grace Kano, Ryan Smith, Ava Bennett, and Avery Mayer. Titans led by Zena Jeltz with 7 rebounds. Ange Brush added 5. Brush leads the way with 6 assists for the Titans. Kennedy Arison with 4. 3 steals for Ange Brush as well, and a couple of blocks. Katie Grexa also with 2 blocks for Westminster. The Titans, 29 of 60 from the field, 48%. They made 9 of 25 threes for 36%, 3 of 7 from the line in the win. Some of the Thiel numbers.
On the Thiel side, it was Kaylee Risser leading the way in scoring 13 total points on the afternoon with 8 rebounds, also leading that category for Thiel. She went 6 of 15 from the field. Emily Betzinger also in double figures with 11 on the afternoon, 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from downtown, also 5 rebounds for her. I didn't mention Kaylee Risser, also 3 steals, 2 blocks, got it done on the defensive end for the Tomcats. Izzy Green with 6 as well, and Caitlin Stevens and Daisy Janess each with 4. Janess getting 2 buckets there towards the end of the game. Thiel shooting in the whole game 29% from the field, just 7% from beyond the arc. They really struggled from the 3-point area in this afternoon's ball game, Mark.
8 rebounds for Risser, 6 rebounds for Stevens, 3 steals for Risser as well to kind of round out some of the numbers. Titans' biggest lead in the game was 34. Thiel did have an early lead of 6. Titans led for most of this game, 26 minutes of the game led by the Titans. Some of those key numbers. How about the Titans scoring 31 points off of turnovers in this one?
Also 36 points in the paint and 38 points off the bench. Some Titans coming into the game and getting it done off the bench.
Going to take us now to our WCN and Titan Radio Player of the Game.
The WCN Titan Radio Player of this afternoon's game, it's Katie Mario, the sophomore guard for the Titans, finishing with 20 points on the afternoon, 5 of 8 from downtown, 7 of 10 from the field. She was hot, Mark. She couldn't miss. 5 of 8 from downtown. Really got hot.
No doubt about it. And yeah, once she got hot, it really kind of flipped the game. Big second quarter for Katie with 12 points. It made a huge difference. Made a conventional 3-point play as well. Later in the game, had a nice kind of scoop layup in there as well. So did some other things, solid defense. Titans played a lot of players today and got solid effort from a lot of the girls in the game. Hey, coming up next, we've got men's basketball. So stay with us. We'll have the men's game coming up as they will take on Thiel. And I think that's going to wrap it up for here as we get this one. So we'll take a quick break off the network and be ready for men's basketball coming up. We got about 22 minutes or so on the clock. So we'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes to get the men's game. So we'll wrap it up here in this one and let you know that the broadcast brought to you by the Broadcasting and Sports Communication Program at Westminster College, providing real-world experience in today's media for tomorrow's producers. Thanks to the entire crew for the efforts in bringing this game to you. Thanks to Braylon Juzak working the sideline reporter. Thank you to Tom Rook as well as my color man. Great job, Tom, in this one. Appreciate what you're doing. Thanks to the entire crew for this one. And we'll say thank you for watching. I'm Mark Slazak. Final score game on of the doubleheader. Westminster 70, Thiel 41. Stay tuned for the men coming up next. This has been Titan Basketball on WCN.